Hi everyone, this is Laura, and today I'd like to share with you a few cards that I finished making. This first card that I made, I I'm sorry guys, I went reaching for my paper pad. I used the Graphic 45 Secret Garden to create that card, and I just wanted to show you ladies those papers for those of you who may probably didn't see them yet, although that probably isn't the case. Probably everybody has seen them by now. But for my subbies that haven't seen them yet, I'll share those papers with you real quick because they are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love them, love them, love them. And you might notice there are 2 pages of every design, but I already took this pad apart. I took one sheet out and I fussy cutted some others to create a few projects because yeah, we're using these products. We're not hoarding products anymore. So since I shared the pad with you, let me share with you my card. I used this die here by Lifestyle Crafts, and I also used this die here, which is a new die in my collection. It's called Nesting Lace Doilies, and I believe it was this one and this one that I used. So let me go over with you real quick what I used for my card. Focus. Yeah, there we go. I used vellum, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but out here is that big, large doily that I used, and I cut that out on vellum. And then this here that I also used a pattern paper from my Secret Garden. This I cut out on the nesting frame number 5 die set. And then on the inside of that, the inner layer here, that's also one of the doilies, the nesting lace doilies that I cut out on vellum. And I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on it, but I also embossed this using one of the Lifestyle Crafts embossing folders. I added some lavender string pearls to this pattern paper from the Secret Garden stash, and I just hot glued that all along. I cut out this banner by hand, and it says hello, and those stamps were from this stamp set by, I think it's Hampton Art. Yeah, Hampton Art. And I got this in the 99-cent bin, and I think it was Michael's or AC Moore, one or the other. And to the banner, I added some bling on every single banner, and then I added some twine as well. I added some flat back pearls, some stickles along the edges. And then this scene right here, I actually fussy cut from one of the pages. And there's actually, although the camera's not going to pick it up, there's actually 3 different layers here. So I have one layer down here with the little girl. I have another layer. And basically what I did, I just fussy cut the whole thing and just layered it and layered it and layered it on top of each other so that it can actually look like she was in a dimensional garden. To the actual image, I added some stickles. I added some of these tiny little butterflies, and I have the smallest little punch for that. These flowers here, I actually made the purple flower using this paper punch, and I got I don't remember the person that I saw making these roses, guys, because this was like 2 years ago that I saw the tutorial, and I just kept making them ever since. But if you look on YouTube, retro rose flower tutorial, you'll see hundreds of tutorials for that. And they're super easy to make, and a lot of fun. And I just made this out of purple cardstock. I added one of those ribbon roses here, and then the leaves on the sides are from this punch. It's a Martha Stewart punch, and it's of a little branch and twig, and I did the same treatment up here. I also made that flower and this ribbon flower and added some of those leaves underneath. I also added some of those leaves here, and I also added some here, and I added some more of those butterflies. I added some stickles. Over here I added some pearls, and over here I also added some pearls. And that's the outside of the card. And this camera is sure taking a lot of time to focus. And I also added some stickles all over the card as well. And then on the inside of the card, I left it blank. Yep, left it blank. And my next card. This card I made using a Kanban stamp that I have in my collection. And I colored her with Pro markers, and I purposely stamped her out on a beige cardstock, like a neutral color beige, only because I wanted her skin already to have some coloring to it, so that only because my Pro marker that I liked a lot at that time when I made the card had ran out, and I was still waiting for the replacement in the mail, and my marker was not coloring that well, so I purposely stamped her out on a piece of darker tone cardstock just in case I kind of messed up on the skin tone. It wouldn't look too bad because of the cardstock color. So I just took a card base that I had in my stash, and this is a card base from, I believe it's Cosmo Cricut, that I have received years ago and I have not used. I took a piece of pink cardstock and I added that to this image with the beige cardstock, and under that I added some, as you can see, some white lace. And no, I did not glue this corner down yet. I usually don't do that until I am over my videos and my projects and they're ready to be mailed out. And then for the corner, I added some flowers. This is from Wild Orchids. This is another one from this is one of the party store flowers that I got. This was gifted to me, and this is one of the ribbon flowers that I had in my stash. I have some statements here in purple. And this ribbon I just added there. This is an organza ribbon. And this is one of those little recollection felt flowers with some bling center, some more stamens, and some glitter leaves that I cut apart from a floral arrangement. Some more of that white lace. And then over here I stamped Hey Girly. And this is also from an Amy R stamp collection that I have, that I bought from Jamie at the Not Too Shabby shop on Zibbit. And over here I added some flowers, and this was gifted to me by Jackie, who's Scrapping Latina. Thank you, Jackie. And this is one of my little ribbon flowers. And a wild orchid flower, This is those sweetheart blossoms. And a felt flower by Recollections with a little bling in the center. I added some pearls, and I also added this white leaf, also from Wild Orchids, and some more of those floral leaves that I cut out, and the ribbon flower. And then on the inside, I just fussy cut some little paper pieces from the Prima Romance collection. This is one of my Spellbinders dies, the lacy rectangles, and Thinking of You stamp. And this, I believe, is one of the TPC stamps that I have in my stash that my cousin had picked up for me. And that's that card. And for my last card to share with you today, this I made, this is a scene card, and this image here is an image that my sister has sent to me a while back. I do not know what stamp this is. It looks like it may be a stamp V stamp, but I'm not absolutely sure. In any case, I colored her in with my sister's Copic markers. And I added some stickles to the hair and to the pockets and all around. Over here, what I did was I cut out some green cardstock, and then I took one of the Tim Holtz stamps that I have, the one with the little leaves, and oh, I forgot the name of that one, artsy something or other, but it has a lot of branches and leaves and stuff, so I just stamped that out all over. As you can see, I want it to look like lots of brushes and twigs and all kinds of stuff far away. Again, I stamped Follow Your Dreams onto this shiny bluish green metallic paper. And guys, I didn't know that metallic paper doesn't take to the stamping too well, so I kind of smudged my little tree just a little bit, but it's okay because now it looks like a real tree from far away. I have the clouds die that I've cut out, and I distressed this with weathered wood and tumbled glass. I have lilac pearls going all the way around, little tiny little half-back pearls. I have a piece of purple pattern paper, and I also have a piece of this purple, well, not purple, but lavender cardstock that I cut the corners, rounded off the corners, and I also added a whole bunch of stickles to that paper. On the bottom, I added a whole bunch of random flowers that I had in my collection, just to make it look like it was a whole bunch of little flowers she was stepping on as she was walking up in the meadow. And I wanted to look like she was staring off into the hills, so I hope I achieved that. And then on the inside, it says, Sweet Friend. Again, some stickles. I created a banner, and this stamp, I'm not too sure where I got that stamp from, but I think that might be part of the same TPC stamp collection. If not, then it's one of my Inka Dinka Do stamps, because I think those are the only two stamps I used. Over here, I have another lavender flower that I added a pearl to and some stickles, as well as here. And this is one of my Martha Stewart Monarch Butterflies punches. I added some stamens to that, some flat back pearls. And over here, I used two of my punches, my Circle Punch and my E-Cake Success Flower Punch. And I added some stickles to that. And then on the center of that says, May all your wishes come true. So that's my final card. So these were the cards that I was working on lately. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed my projects. Please leave a comment if you would like, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Talk to you soon, and bye-bye for now.